but Tapan's still with us, and also let me welcome Vinay Rajani, the CMT at Senior Technical and Derivative Analyst at HDFC Securities. Vinay, very good afternoon. Thanks so much for joining in today. Let me actually, throw a couple of stock-related questions to you. One is on Antony Waste. We did cover this at the start of the show, a big order win for the company, and it's up almost 16% in trade today. A year has been quite difficult for them. On charts, do you expect this momentum to continue?
Yeah, so today's move more or less looks like a news-driven movement, and definitely there has been a significant jump in volume and stock prices up by more than 15%. So definitely there has been a positive move, and we should talk it positively only because today the stock price has surpassed its 50 days exponential average, which was placed at 484, and comfortably trading above that. So definitely there has been a good movement, but the primary trend of the stock has been bearish. It has been forming lower tops, lower bottoms. So still we have to see whether this is sustaining at higher levels or not, because news-driven kind of a movement I can see today in today's move. So follow-up buying can confirm the things for the stock, but as of now we can say that those who are holding can hold it with a stop loss, and stop loss for short-term traders should be kept as around the 480 odd level where the 50 days exponential average is there. On the upside, if rally sustains, the 200 days moving average is placed around 550 odd level. So that should be the immediate next target if rally sustains.
Also, Vinay, on Ola Electric, because it's been a counter that we are getting so many queries on, also on Ask Profit. Where do you think the low could be? Because today also, while we are still awaiting confirmation, that it seems to be a move backed by selling from promoter again on the third consecutive day. Do you think that there is more downward pressure given what you're seeing on the charts? And I know it's a tough question, but your view.
Yeah, it is a tough question because it's not that much, and stock, since the listing stock is at its all-time low, so definitely it is into a downtrend. Short-term trend, positional trend has been weak, and this is at the lowest level since the listing. So we should not trade against the trend. We should not anticipate any bottom also. So it is into a continuation of an uptrend. The immediate resistance I can see is around 33.50, which happens to be the previous swing low. So 33.50 is the level one should watch out for as a resistance. Once we see a level above that, then we can expect a pullback in the overall downtrend. But as of now, it is into a continuation of a downtrend, and better not to anticipate any bottom for this particular counter.
Better not to anticipate a bottom on Ola Electric is what Vinay's view is. Tapan, let me. Would you have a similar view, Vinay? Because again, another stock which is bound by news flow. Do you have a quick view on Walchandnagar?
It is slightly better placed, I would say, because today it is not the first day of rise. It has been rising and showing some momentum with the rising volumes for last couple of weeks. So yes, today there is another development which is positive, that is surpassing the 200 days moving average, which is placed at around 194. So relatively this looks better. We talked about the previous stock which has just started the rally, but this is the one stock which is sustaining at higher level and which gives a more technical confirmation on the bullish side. So yes, it is a mature kind of trend reversal I can see on the chart. The immediate support I see is around 182, where the previous swing highs were there. So 182 is a support, and on the higher side I see a immediate resistance around 220. So yes, this is more stronger stock as compared to the previous stock which we discussed.
Fair point, Vinay. But viewers out of time on this edition of Profit Buzzers. But Tapan as well as Vinay, thanks so much for joining in, giving us perspective on a bunch of stock spaces as well as sectors. And viewers, stay tuned. Small Cap Buzzers comes up next. Thanks so much for watching.